So I decided to tell you guys about the time that I got a dick to the face. It was a Caucasian dick. How did I get a to the face, you ask? Well, it's easier than you think, especially with me being a lesbian and all. So this was years and years ago. This was when I was overseas in Japan. And I had a crush on this girl, and a friend of mine made it to where we were at the same place, same time. I got a BLQ, and I had a party, and me and this person, we shared the BLQ. He invited the girl without telling me, and then when she comes in, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it was crazy. And she and I, like, we hit it off, ended up going to the club and everything that night, got to know each other. It was real cool. We hit it off real good. And then in the midst of everything, in the heat of the night, her ex comes and joins the festivities. Her ex I met the day prior, and I didn't know it was her ex, but I met this girl the day prior, and she was trying to get with me. And mind you, she was a stud, and she was currently transitioning to become a dude. So she had like facial hair and all these things. It was crazy. I wasn't into her at all, so she felt some type of way about that. But that went the extra mile when she found out that me and her ex were actually feeling each other. And she like stayed on our backs the whole night and everything. And I was just trying to vibe with shorty and get to know her and stuff. So she suggested, hey, let's leave the club, let's leave the party, let's go back to your BOQ room. Everybody is here partying, me and you. Go back to the room, talk, chill, get to know each other. So we left the club, we left everybody there, and it was just me and her walking back. We took the long way back to the BOQ. We're walking back extra slow, trying to get to know each other, talk about a whole bunch of random things. It was like, we were great. We had a great conversation. She was a great conversationalist. And then we made it back to the room. And throughout the night, we all had like a few drinks and stuff. So I really was kind of tired because I had worked all day that day, and I didn't take a nap or nothing prior to partying. So I was like, man, look, I'm just about to crash. I'm about to lay down. I mean, you could go back to, go back out the gate and party it up with the crew, but I'm about to crash. And she was like, you know what? You seem pretty cool. I know you're going to take advantage of me, so how about if I just crash with you? I was like, okay, no malicious shit and nothing like that, no freaky deaky. I was just like, what I'm saying, cool. We cut on the TV, we chopped it up a few more times, and then, I laid down and she laid right here, next to me, and we just like slept. That's it. Like, we slept for like maybe 30-40 minutes. And then in walks in everybody, like the whole crew. And the way that this BOQ was set up, it was no door to the room. Like, if y'all been stationed in Japan and you was in Yokosuka, you know what I'm talking about. But the BOQ, like when you walked in, there was the kitchen, then there was the living room area, and the bathroom was the only thing that had a door. It was the only room that had a door. And then you can see straight through to the bedroom. It was like just a P-way. It was no door. So while me and her was laying in the bed, sleep, everybody initially thought we was smashing. Wasn't the case at all. So when everybody walked in and stuff, they was loud and drunk, and it woke us up, and we just like stayed in our positions, laid there like, oh my gosh, like they so annoying. But we were up, we was talking to each other. In walks in her ex. She was already mad that I said no to her. Then she was mad that her ex-girl didn't want to be with her no more, and she was talking to me. She was also mad that we decided to like leave the party and come back to the room solo. And then she was mad that she saw us laying in the bed together. Now, here's where the extreme fuckery occurs. She was a stud, like a really manly stud, like a manly stud. Which means, for those of you who are not in the neighborhood and don't know what that means, she was one of the types that walked around with a strap. She walked around with a strap. She was preparing herself for transitioning, I suppose. I no clue about this. But she saw us laying in the bed, and we like, got up. I'm chopping it up with her. She's chopping it up with me, and we're trying to ignore everything that's going on past the threshold of the room. Couldn't do that because everybody was like, "Oh, they so cute, blah blah blah. Look at Rollo." So her ex came in the room, and she was like, "So this what we doing? This what we doing now? You with this bitch?" Blah, blah. I'm like, bruh. So is you big mad or little mad? Would you like some fries with your salt right now? Like, I ain't know what to say. Like, dude, you lost. Like, it's okay. Like, you can clearly move on. Since you want all these bitches like you and love you and all that, you can get whatever you want. Why you worried about us? She decided to be petty. So, like, petty LaBelle. Like, petty Wop. Petty Crocker. She was so fucking petty. She came in and she was like, you noticed my ex, right? And she plops on the bed, at the foot of the bed while we sitting there. And we're like, you should really, like, leave. You're drunk. You need to leave. She didn't leave. She was like, man, well, since you fucking with my leftovers, blah, blah, I guess you need to know how to eat them. Excuse me? I'm sorry. Wait, what? And I was like, bro, she wildin', man. I'm about to vacate, you know what I'm saying? So she ain't leaving, I'm about to leave. And old girl was like, shit, I'll leave with you. And she's like, nah, y'all ain't gotta go nowhere. I'ma leave, because obviously I'm interrupting the party. So then she commences to get up off the bed, and she looks at us, and she's like, yo, since you gonna try to end up, I guess you gonna end up smashing her. You should know she like her back touch. She like her back scratch. She like her back rub. That'll get her going. I'm like, okay, thanks for the tip. Bye. And she just kept, like, saying little shit to, like, try to get under our skin. And I'm like, it don't matter, like, what you try to tell me or whatever. All that matters is she with me, she ain't with you. Whatever you didn't do correct, I'm about to, apparently. So she, somehow, in the midst of it all, since she was drunk, she just started arguing with herself. She was talking to us. She was trying to, like, talk at me and talk to me. But she was arguing with herself because we just looking at her like, you stupid, y'all. So she said something that hit me. She, like, jumped real fucking fly. And I'm the type of person, if you jump fly with me, I'm going to jump fly right back. We going to be some flying motherfuckers. So she jumped fly with me, and she said some shit that I did not fucking like. And I don't recall what was said. That's how petty it was. I don't recall what was said or anything, but I was like, man, I don't know. I said something, and I was like, man, fuck you. So she was walking out when I said that, and I hopped off the bed like, you trying to do something, let's do something. Mind you, this girl was bigger than me, but I'm not scared of nobody, so it is what it is. I was feeling I'm about to knock this hoe out. So I was like, man, fuck you. And she turned around, she was like, fuck me? No, bitch, fuck you. And she starts grabbing her strap through her pants, and I'm like, what the, like, really? She was like, fuck me, no, fuck both of y'all. And she goes in her pants, and she pulls it out, and she throws it at my, she throws her dick at my face. All the way across the room. This was a huge Caucasian dildo. And when she threw it, it's doing this number across the room, and I'm like, oh God. It was in slow motion, but it happened so fast. It hit, like, bitch, she hit my fucking face. What was I supposed to do? Bitch, I got dick slapped. Like, I didn't know how to react. It was my first dick to the face. I just looked at my girl at the moment. I was like, what, we gonna allow this to happen? She was like, Like, I don't know if I was more upset that she took it out of her pants, or the fact that she tossed it at me, or the fact that it was big, or the fact that it was floppy, or the fact that it was Caucasian, or the fact that it actually hit my face. Like, nothing else hit my face. And not only was it Caucasian, it wasn't like Caucasian, it was like white, like Snow White type shit, like some white out. I don't recall too much happening between them, but I was just like, man, what the fuck? Like, I ended up walking out, going to the bathroom. First thing I wanted to see was, did I have a dick print on my face? And when I realized that wasn't the case, my homeboy was like, he was gay. He was the one that introduced me and old girl. He was gay. And so he comes in and he's like, damn, Rollo, I've been out all night trying to get some dick and you got it. Like, what the fuck? Damn, you got more dick tonight than I do. Like, I was so pissed, but I couldn't do shit about it. So I took that up as a loss. Like, okay, bitch, you may have won the battle, but you didn't win the war. Okay, she won them both that night because I couldn't do a damn thing. I grabbed a girl. I was like, babe, let's go. Let's just go. Let's go walk. I need some air. And she was like, I mean, you know, after I get dick, you know, I normally go smoke a cigarette. So I went outside to go smoke a cigarette. Like, I really just got hit in the face with a fucking dick. Oh, good times, man. Japan, man, good times. There's a lot of memories out there. It's crazy. And the girl, you know, that ended up doing that, she's no longer with us. She transitioned, you know, fully, got out the military and passed away about 2 years ago. So, I mean, they were good people. They were all good people. And she was a cool person. Outside all that, after all the fact, you know, 2 more deployments later, she became cool. We chucked it up as, you know, a fucked up memory, and that was that. And we was cool after that. But, you know, she's no longer with us. So that's one fond ass memory that I'll forever have. And, you know, it is what it is. It's something to laugh about. It's something to laugh at. How many lesbians can say that they got dick to the face? Okay, maybe I shouldn't say that because there's a few of them out there. All right, so, you know, that's the end of story time, kids. Hope you enjoyed this. Stay tuned to ROLLO'S World. Bye.